And our next presenter is Mike Lusi. And Mike has lived and traveled all over the United States. He is trained as a landscape architect and currently works with the NHC, which I'm not going to try to pronounce it. It's Newdeconkinent Hill Conservancy. Close enough. All right, Mike.
Thanks. So, Newdeconkinent Hill, also known as Uniconkinent Hill, Barry treasures the hill itself because it's incredible. It's an 88-acre city park on the western edge of the city, urban wilderness. You can see the distinctive radio towers right there, kind of a landmark, seen from Route 6 pretty easily. And this is from the South Reynolds Pond. So we're right by here right now, here downtown Providence. Route 6. This is Newdeconkinent Hill, and you can see how it's kind of the innermost incursion of the hinterlands and the semi-rural areas out to here. So there's a lot of wildlife in here: deer, coyotes, hawks, all kinds of stuff. And it's adjacent to Silver Lake. 1939. This aerial shows how open the place was. Really open, like a pasture, really kind of dotted with trees here and there. And then over to the right, some incredible earthworks done by the WPA, stone walls, stone trails, and old ski run right here. And then 1988, you can see the natural process of succession is covering the place in vegetation. So it was buried both in vegetation, buried in neglect, and kind of buried in obscurity, lack of maintenance, and it's really not too many people know about it. So this is an example of kind of stuff that was getting dumped when we started in 2005 to try to reclaim the park. And these are actually kind of interesting. I wish we had some of these still, because hey, at the bar, keep it down, come on. So I wish we had some of these still because we could do some great things. You know, some of the litter is incredible looking. There's some strange aesthetic echoes between the litter and the stuff it's sitting in. You have a capsule water bottle and sitting in a bed of club moss. A lot of situations like that before we started cleaning up, but there were some of them gave you pause. So when the slide switches, keep an eye on the guardrail there, because this is how it looked in 2004 before the NHC did any work up there, and you can see the hint of a vista behind there that was kind of going away as nature reclaimed the hill and the woods came back. And then here's how it looks in this fall. So it's a stunning vista. We did have to cut some trees down, and we did replant some in other places, but it's actually a magnificent view. It's the highest point in Providence. And we've installed some garbage cans also up here. So this is from a little further up the hill, same view, big red oak trees. This is the foundation of an old bandstand where, until the 1950s apparently, thousands of people would walk up the hill and watch bands play out on a Sunday, and that's a tradition we hope to revive possibly as soon as this coming summer. So these are some Army cadets in 2005. You can see them, they're digging dirt off the old WPA, Works Progress Administration stairway. That concrete was put in 1931, and it's still in great shape. So this is an example of the kind of thing that was all over the place. Junk cars covered in vines, and it made the place seem creepy, uncared for, sketchy, questionable, and just junky. A lot of these we took out of there. We pulled eight junk cars out, but some of them we actually left, like those two, which are right here, and we actually turned them into features. These are two late 1970s Camaros, and they're incredible. It's the most popular historic exhibit in the park, no lie. And you can see they're actually getting buried themselves by the natural processes of erosion and deposition of fine materials coming from higher up. This is the King Monument. This is put there in 1905. It's a monument to the King family, which gave the land to the city to be protected as a park. It was like a Mayan ruin. I mean, it was just covered, lost in the woods, pretty much. And we had some great students from Providence College, Urban Action. Yeah, they're incredible. And so this is how it is, and it's now kind of given the respect that really the King family deserves for leaving us almost 90 acres of urban wilderness. Switching gears for a little bit, this kind of presents a design project we did. Well, we had a trail that went like this and went up this way, and this was a real steep slope right here. It was dangerous. We had a couple of ankle injuries, so we wanted to reroute it around this way, but we had to get around this real steep, this real rocky area. So the proposal was to do a boardwalk that kept a gentle grade and then turn a corner around this kind of rock outcrop. And these 4x4s, about half of them are put into the ground with sonotubes conventionally, but the other half are actually pinned right into the ledge. So that's how it came out. Pretty successfully, very a lot easier, much more of a gentle grade. And this kind of rock outcrop is typical of what you see all over the hill, just beautiful sort of tumble slopes of all different shaped boulders. This, I don't know what year this is, but it's when there were really not many trees on the hill, obviously, a couple here and there. And people used to ski here. There was a ski run. There was actually a tow rope, although I don't think it's here yet in this photo, but there was a tow rope that would pull you up here and come down. And the openness of the hill, and this is this winter. So this is the small area that we've cleared off, and this area gets absolutely attacked in a winter like this, when there's all these kind of snowstorms, and it's the most serious sledding hill around. It's not to be taken lightly, but it's a lot of fun. And so yeah, it's great all seasons of the year, but especially in winter. And if it's snow covered, a sunny day, you walk up there, you feel like you're on a wooded island floating above the city. It's really incredible. So check out our website, nhill.org. We lead guided hikes there about 4 times a year, and we'd love to have you explore the hill.
All right. That finishes